Hey, how's it going, guys? Yes, it is SMG4Life01, and today we are back with another video. So I am here basically showing you guys my cycle. So I've been cycling ever since lockdown, so I think maybe 2 weeks or about a week and a half or 2 weeks into lockdown I started cycling, and I was just like practicing, going around, and like where I live up my road there's like a hill. And I remember back in the day when I was a kid, me and my dad would go cycling and we'll do like a similar route to what you would see here. I wouldn't be able to get up the hill. The first cycle I did, I had to push the bike up the hill. I could not get up the hill at all. As you guys can see right now, in the park, we're in a park called Gladstone Park. It's a local park to where I live. I absolutely enjoy this park so much. Like, it's one of the like funnest place you could be because it's so hilly, it's so different. And yeah, it's obviously crazy, and as you guys can see, I'm on my bike, I'm cruising, and I get a chance to go down the hill. And by the way, my bike, I ride a Specialized bike, Specialized Cross Trail. So I bought this just after lockdown. So literally lockdown came, I was like, I need to get a bike, because I had a bike but it's a Pinnacle, it doesn't have the suspension on the front. And as you guys can see here, some woman just like walking and not paying attention at all. I've come across it a lot actually, like cycling around people that are walking. I understand, okay, you're walking and stuff, but if you can see that there's someone cycling and going at a fairly decent speed, get the fuck out the way, because you're just either going to get hurt. So I've come across twice. So I've talked about this on Instagram. So 2 times or 3 times almost. I think it's been 3 times. This one woman, like every time I'd go around lunchtime, so 12 o'clock I'd go out for a cycle, and this woman would just pop out of nowhere, and I'm sure she's walking her dogs, but her dogs are not on leashes, and I'm cycling, I'm doing about 25-30 mile an hour, and this woman with her dogs on the other side of the park just like starts walking in my way because I'm going fast, and or I'm gonna hit her dogs. That's what she thinks, and I was getting pissed off. And I didn't say anything. I haven't seen her again, and if I do see her again, I'll probably get off my bike and say something or do something, you know, because it kind of is annoying. Like, I'm cycling, I'm trying to get some exercise in. I understand you're walking your dogs, but I think your dog should be on a fucking leash. You shouldn't have your dog off the leash, because you know they could carry coronavirus. So obviously, as you guys can see here, you can see a big bus coming towards me, and I'm on the left hand side. Not really the best idea for me, but I was like, whatever, let's go and kick some ass. So as you guys can see here, this is actually a road. This is Crickwood Lane. So on the right hand side, there's a house that my dad used to actually live in a really long time ago, back in the early 70s when they first came to the country. I think they lived in the house there, and apparently it's worth a lot of money. It was actually a house that was basically given away. It's worth a lot of money now. Like back in the day, I'm sure it was worth a lot of money back, or worth some money back in the day. But it was literally given away, and it was given away in a way. It was like, I'll give this house to you as long as I don't have to pay you the money for this stuff. so that wasn't our family house. That was actually my dad's grandparents. That's supposed to be their house, which was then passed down to one of my dad's aunts, so my grand sister. So yeah, like, look at this. This is awesome. I love cycling this area because it's just so simple. There's a lot of space. There's a lot of road you can cycle on. As you guys can see here, there's a guy in the left lane, blocking the left lane, so I have to go around him. Yeah, and I think it's a bit of fun. You know, you do have buses, and to be honest, at first I was scared of the buses, but this is actually the first time I've ever had to stop at this roundabout. So I was afraid of buses, but now I just kind of go with the flow, and I know that they're just gonna overtake me on the right hand side. As you might see, I don't know if it happens in this video, and obviously you keep seeing me looking down, and the roads are absolutely terrible. Like, I've realized how bad the roads are. I don't know why we're paying road tax. You know, in the UK we pay this tax. It's called road tax, and it's due to the fact that, oh yeah, we need to pay this road tax so that they can pay for fixing the roads and all this kind of stuff. But me cycling on the roads, is absolute shit. I actually, like, I think probably last month or the month, yeah, so April and May, obviously I've been cycling a lot. I was doing cycles into the city, all that kind of stuff. Every time I do a cycle into the city, my right hand will be dead. I cannot like use my right hand at all. Like grip wise, I have no strength in my hand. Like I couldn't do anything. You know, like if I was right-handed and had to write my right hand, I probably wouldn't even be able to hold a pen properly. So stuff like that. Like the road actually does damage to your body if you're cycling. So my actual plan is, obviously I work in the city. I live just outside the city, probably about 1.5 miles or 2 to 3 miles outside the city. It takes me to get into, like, let's say Hyde Park. It'll take me about half an hour to get into Hyde Park, and then from there it's another 20 minutes to my work. So it takes an hour to get to work cycling, and I think what's going to happen when I do eventually go back after all this coronavirus stuff's over, after the lockdown's finished, I'm going to cycle into work 5 days a week. If I have to go in 5 days a week, I'll cycle in every single day and cycle home as well. And as you guys can see here, it starts raining, and I go up this hill. I always go up this hill because it's a hill, so I want to get that kind of sort of like that kind of exercise in with my legs, so a lot more force on the bike and my bike. And also there's police there. That's why I kept this clip in the video, was because of the police. And this is another area that I actually like, because it doesn't go like here, it's not hilly at all, and then it just gets a bit steep towards the end, and it comes off towards the North Circular, and that's where pretty much then I turn off. But yeah, I have so much fun cycling, and to be honest, I prefer cycling outside rather than cycling on like one of these exercise machines that you have at the gym, because I actually used elliptical when I was at the gym, and I was hitting that for about an hour. Absolutely loved it, because all I would do is put a video on, and a video on my phone, and I'll be like watching whatever I'm watching. But anyways, guys, hey, how's it going, guys? Just got back from a cycle and it's raining. I took the helmet off, so I'm using the helmet as like a little tripod sort of thing. So that was crazy. It's the first time or second time that I've sort of cycled in the rain. Yeah, it's fun. I don't mind, I sweat, have some fun, you know, so it's meant to be. That, you can see me from down below. So yeah, obviously you saw that whole cycle, pretty crazy. I don't wear the proper cycling attire because at the moment I'm not cycling far. I'm going to be potentially cycling to work once work is all sorted, and then once the coronavirus dies down and we're able to go back, I'm going to start cycling, because I trust in public transport, because you never know who's on the train that might have some sort of symptoms of the coronavirus and then potentially pass it on to you. That was a good cycle, good little run, you know. I was watching actually Brendan Schaub's video of him. Obviously in the US you've got a lot of mountains and stuff like that, so they do mountain biking. It's crazy. He's got a specialized bike, and he's a huge cyclist. I didn't know he was, and when I watched his video I saw he had specialized gear on, you know. So, and he's got a mad car, a Porsche. I think he's got a GT3 or something like that. Yeah, I'm actually super tired. I haven't eaten anything today yet. Had a bit of water, I think, in the morning. It's now like 10 to or 5 to 1. I'm gonna probably make some food and kind of chill out. I'll eat a banana. There's a banana here that has my name on it. It looks like it's been opened. Yeah, it looks like it's been opened, so I'll probably have that banana. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this cycle video. I'm going to put a short version of this on my Instagram, which is just basically the actual just cycle, and then the rest will be on my YouTube channel, obviously. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll do, I think I'm gonna voice over with some music or something like that. I'll just have music and then this at the end. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you guys in the next one.